guys, so for about a year now I've been working on a book which is all about fitness and training. I would say it's a manual of sorts. So the training manual has an exercise library. It has extensive knowledge of programming, and programming is basically how you make your own workout like plan, and then how you can change that like on the fly, how you want to change it depending on what your goals are. So it has all that knowledge, and it has 18 sample plans included and more. So if you're interested, leave a comment below. In the name, supplement. A supplement is supplementary. It means to add on to something, add on to the base, right? It's something to add on top. It's the cherry on top. It isn't meant to overtake the base. It isn't meant to replace the base. And yet, so many people, myself included, will use supplements as our base. And the most common supplement is protein powder. I was so focused on eating protein that I would rely on protein powder to get my protein needs, which is really weird because protein powder is a supplement in the case that I don't actually get enough protein from my diet. But I'm already assuming that I'm not going to get enough protein in my diet. Therefore, I'm using this protein powder to get the protein that I need. Or supposedly I thought I needed. Personally, I did not like protein shakes at all. I drank it like a couple times. I was like, yeah, no, I don't like this. So then I switched to like making like cookies, donuts, my own protein bars, basically just anything solid that I could like chew with my mouth and eat. I like that. And that's sort of just served as my basis of like, sometimes even my meals. Like sometimes my meals were just only like protein stuff, like protein bars. I remember like some days for breakfast I would eat like 2 protein bars for breakfast. What I was doing was I was using the supplement to form my base, and like I've said, it just doesn't work because supplements don't form bases. Thankfully, I've only felt strongly about protein powder. Like I felt strongly that I need this. I need it a lot. Thankfully, protein powder is the only like supplement that I felt that for. Like other supplements, like fish oil, I got pretty into fish oil, but it wasn't nearly as much as protein powder. And then like some other supplements like vitamins and minerals, mostly just like boost my recovery, boost my mental acuity, and basically just enhance myself in some ways that I could. And that with supplements, there's a sort of manufactured need, desire to, and this is from marketing, from the companies that sell the products. They will often use phrases like, you need this, or the key to something is this. The key to fat loss is this compound that we have in our proprietary formula. And it's this manufactured sort of need and desire that is instilled into the customer. You, me, and therefore we can feel compelled to buy it. But it's not really a need, right? Because you were living perfectly fine without it beforehand, before you even knew about it, right? So that doesn't mean that you need it. It's a boost. It will help, for sure. Or it might not, actually. And on to that, most supplements help very minimal people. Like protein powder, that will help a very small population as compared to the general population. But it's the general population that buys the protein powder, right? So there's a disparity between who's being actually helped by this product. And it's not like they're really lying because, these products can help you if you're in the minority. But you're most likely not in the minority. And so what happens most of the time is that you feel compelled to buy it because you think that you need this. But it's like you're in the majority of people who don't actually need it, but you still buy it. And then you may get a placebo effect instead, where you think that it is actually helping you, and you behave accordingly. And it's like, oh, it actually is helping me. But it may not actually. You don't actually know. Unless you know your deficiencies. And this is where a chronometer comes in. I'm not sponsored at all. And a chronometer is basically an app, or you can also use it on a website, where you can plug in all the foods that you eat, and then you can see the basics, like the macronutrients, the amount of energy or calories, right? But you can also see like a whole bunch of like vitamins, minerals, like it's a very long. It's not a very long list, but it's a pretty full comprehensive list. I would say You can find your deficiencies from that, from plugging all your food in and seeing what you really are deficient in. And does this warrant getting that supplement? I'd wager no, it doesn't, because you're most likely not deficient in a lot of things, unless you have a crappy diet. And I mean, crappy diet, you just fix your diet. Like, stop spending money on supplements. Fix your diet. Like, that's the big issue here. You're trying to patch a broken arm with a band-aid. You're trying to stop your ship from sinking from using buckets instead of plugging the hole. You're not fixing the issue. You're fixing the symptom. The supplements are not going to solve anything for you. There is something else that is causing it. You don't need supplements. They're not necessary. They're supplementary.